You ever notice that these apps don't like you to talk about white people and their origins? Isn't that interesting? You can talk about pretty much anything else besides white people. Now, there's a guy that I follow called End White Supremacy. He's a Jewish guy, and he is rocking all day long talking about white people, okay? I'm sure he gets messed with, but he got thousands of likes and thousands of followers and thousands of shares. So he's not messed with too bad. That's for damn sure. When your account's being fucked with, then you ain't got no goddamn thousands of likes, okay? But I tend to cut real fucking deep. I'm talking about, you know, the Temple of Seti the First, having the different classifications of race on the walls, and the white race is classified as the created white man, the created white race, the created, right? I'm connecting books, I'm giving references. Um, we're talking about the genetic anomaly of the mutated recessive gene, which is the Caucasian man, versus the original gene, the dominant gene, which is the black man. How could you get a non original race of people on Earth? What time, what chronological time space did this happen in? I'm connecting different pieces of history: Atlantis, the Book of Enoch, A Book of the Beginnings by Gerald Massey. We're cutting across civilization or barbarism by Diop. We're going into anthropology and archaeology. We're going into some shit when I go on these lives, right? I just got suspended from both accounts due to these topics. It's funny though that if I start talking about how disgusting white people are through their hygiene or lack of hygienic practices, that we all know about in Rome and Europe and London. Uh, and if I start quoting Old Kingdom texts about the miserable Asiatics who are extremely problematic, had to be subdued to the Caucasus Mountains, and connecting them to Gog and Magog, and to the modern power structure we have today, this white imperialism that's totally not compatible with the earth realm, destroying nature and everything we know as natural foods, this gets shut down. White people can't stomach the truth about who they've always been. I don't even have to slander. I don't have to embellish. I don't have to make up nothing. All I have to do is just roll out some motherfucking receipts. Um, and that seems to be a big ass fucking problem. One of my grand finale statements is to black people: stop making mutts. Stop creating half caste trolls, funny looking UFOs, unidentified fucking organic organisms. Stop creating these half caste mutts with these white women, or black women stop having mutts with white men. Black people need to keep and start having children with each other. The dynamics, the politics, the racial dynamics between black and white people, it's too controversial. It's too problematic. You don't need to be mixing. I get it. You're gonna, it's a Stockholm syndrome. When Negroes gotta have a white girl, you just scream self hate. You scream self hate. Because you're gonna create a motherfucking baby who's gonna grow up to be an adult and hate you. Hate you for putting them in this split down the middle situation. Because every single person walking the earth wants to identify. And when you create a gray area individual, you create a perplexed individual who has a fucked up inner dialogue and inner fucking complex where they hate themselves. So, just like integration was the worst thing that happened to black people having kids with white people is the worst thing to happen to black people. It's better for black people to have children with black people. These topics aren't really liked on TikTok. I don't expect them to, but I just find it funny that you can say a bunch of shit on here, man, but you can't say that.